Yeah, I think the team did really good tonight. We knew it was going to be like a physical game, and we just came prepared for this battle, and I'm just so proud of the team. Well, we knew it was going to be a hard game against San Diego. They did a brilliant season last season, and they're always just like so consistent, so we just came so concentrated for this game. And at training, we just like we're pushing ourselves to our best, and tonight we just did a lot of game management, and I think we did a really good job at that. Just like sometimes I go a little bit higher than Haley, so it seems that I'm playing more as an 8, as a 6, but I was mostly as a 6 with Haley, and I think they're really good soccer players, both of them really technical, so it just like makes everything easy. I just feel like we were in good spots tonight. We just like saw the spaces, and Ali did a really good job at running behind them. We knew they were gonna have a high press, and we were just trying to like be in the right spot at the right time. So I think the team did a really good job at that. Well, since preseason, I thought she was great, and she just waited for her opportunity, and she's been doing great. And like she's an awesome player. Like she's young, but she's also like very experienced in that type of way on the field, and it just feels so nice to see her progressing and scoring and just being effective on the game. Like she deserves it. I'm just really happy that Orlando's giving me the opportunity. I was training well and I felt confident, so it just feels nice to be in this environment and just like giving me the chance to play more minutes. I just feel like so much happier, and I just thank Orlando for giving me the opportunity.
I'll go back to Liz.
I wanted to ask you about Barbra Banda. She had her debut today. How was the atmosphere in the locker room, and what can you tell us about the impact that she's going to have with the team?
She's also a great player. We saw it tonight. She came in a few minutes, but she already almost got score. So I think just making her feel like comfortable and welcoming, I think she's going to do a great job and help us a lot this season.
Where are you at right now?
Yeah, I think I worked really hard in the off season because I wanted to get to this point. I wanted to be able to start games and play significant minutes for this team. So it's been great, trying to be more consistent and just learning from like the other veterans every single day. But yeah, yeah, it means the world to me. Just to have the coaches' trust means so much, and being able to make an impact every game has been huge for me. I think I'm just continuing to learn and continuing to be more consistent in and around the goal, and and every single game it just feels like it's coming easier and easier. So hopefully I'll stay on that progression and keep learning every day. Yeah, coming off the bench and playing a full 90 or 80 minutes, 75 minutes, whatever it is very different. Being able to like have the fitness to play that long is different, but I think I just am trying to like keep with the flow, keep trying to make things happen, get on the ball more. I think in Utah I didn't really see the ball much. I think I only saw the ball like 15 times, so just trying to get more touches on the ball, be creative in the attack, and combine with the other midfielders and forwards.
Thank you, Summer. Congrats on the win and the goal. You faced 3 U.S. Women's National Team players today. You seem very comfortable. Is the national team in the horizon for you? Is that the ultimate goal? Something that motivates you? And what was the biggest obstacle you had to overcome working this off season? Thank you.
Yeah, obviously the U.S. national team is everyone's goal. It's been my goal since I was a little kid, and I really hope to get there one day. So it's great playing against them and having that competition and just seeing how they play in real life and playing against them and being in that competitive environment. In the off season it wasn't easy. I really had to commit to it, and I knew I didn't want to come in not fit or not strong or not do what I said I was going to do before the off season. So I tried to stick to my word and come back as strong as I could and help this team out. That's all I really want to do every single day, is just help this team out and get some wins for the fans in the city. I think her speed is going to be lethal in this league. I know I definitely was trying to find her as much as I can when she came in. With her fresh legs and having the speed and pace that she has the ability to get in behind back lines and score lots of goals for us. So we're really excited and hope she can bring that more finishing for us, score more goals. And we're really excited to have her and hope that she does great things here. I think it starts from our training. We train just as hard as we play in the games. I grew up against Emily Madrill, Rafa, Kylie Strong, Carrie. Like, our back line is so strong, and I get to compete against them every single day. So when I come in and play in these games, I've already gone against the best defenders in the league, in my opinion. So yeah, I think it just comes from training and competing every day in training. It makes it easy when I come out on the field here because I've already done it every single day. But yeah, just how hard we train and the expectations Seb, Giles, and Yolanda keep us at really makes it easy coming into these games. Yeah, I think we're still finding our composure and around the box. I know I should have had another one, so I probably think about the one I missed more than the one I scored. But all of us just finishing our individual battles, winning, beating our defenders, combining in around the attack, being patient. But yeah, I think it will come, and with like Audrey coming back from injury, Marta's feeling healthy and fresh, Barbra's here, I think we have a lot of threats, and I'm not worried about us going forward scoring goals. I think it's really going to come together.
Okay.
Honestly, I think I blacked out a little bit, but I know Carrie had the ball and she was driving, and I was just trying to float and find the second ball. She shot, and it deflected, and I was just in the right place at the right time. I think my role in the box is just trying to hunt and trying to put myself in a position to where I can score goals. So I try to do, and yeah, just right place, right time.
Thank you, Summer.
Yeah, of course.
Congrats on the win.
Thank you so much.
No, it's nice. It's a good feeling. Shout out to the fans because they were terrific all through the game. It's really important that we continue to bring more fans to the stadium. They're really out there. You can hear them. They're the 12th player, and even towards the end, helping us get over that line is really important. But overall, with the performance, I'm really pleased with the players, the work, the dedication that they've put in, and everyone playing their role also. And so, yeah, I felt that we dominated from start to finish. I know San Diego had a lot of passes, but passes, around the back, which is fine for us because it opens up the door for us to be lethal in transition. Would I have liked more goals? Absolutely. It would have been nice to get, a couple more, but it wasn't to be, and we'll continue to work on that area. So we're not just 1-0 towards the end of the game. I think you got to be, with any young player, you got to be careful with them. You got to find the right time. You got to, find out what motivates them. And so Summer last year, she was in and out. She played a lot of Challenge Cup games, but wasn't, right. She wasn't ready for the league. And so, we had a hard conversation and said, listen, you have all the ability in the world. You've got to dedicate, more time in yourself. And so she took that on board. She's done so well in that off season, which is now shown in her performance of late. And so we're really pleased with Summer because it's all come down to her and the dedication that she's put into herself. And yeah, I'm just pleased for her that she's managed to get what she deserves. And it's rewarding that she scored the winner today.
Luis?
Thank you, Seb. Congrats on the win. Defensively, the team is delivering big time. It seems that everyone's pressing throughout the 90 minutes. Is that something that it's being drilled on in practice all the time? And how does it feel to have all this depth now? It seems like it's just plug and play. Thank you.
Yeah, so I'll start with, defensively, we want to be solid. We don't want to give the opponent too much. So, yeah, there's a variation between high pressing and mid-block pressing, allowing those players to have the ball, but also anytime the opponent has the ball, it's an opportunity to transition and score. And so, you've looked at, the two performances in the last two games. Utah, we tried to set ourselves up for success by transitioning quickly with the front line that we have, and it was the same today. It's a lot of work for the forwards, and that's why sometimes we might have to rotate them, but it opens a lot of opportunities for them to score also. But I think most importantly, looking back at last year and how we started, we were probably giving up too many goals, and so there's a real focus of being hard to beat, hard to play against, and then can we take our opportunities when they present themselves in front of the goal. And then lastly, it's nice to have depth, of course. Yeah, everyone has to play their part. It's a really long season. There's a lot of games. We're coming up to a 3-game week as well with the midweek game against North Carolina. So everyone has to be ready. Everyone has to be prepared because they could, be a starter in no time. So it was nice today to allow Barbara to get some minutes, Rafa coming back from injury, just to get them going, because again it's going to be a long season with an international competition as well mid-season also, so it's a good position to be in. Yeah, I mean we brought her in for a reason last year, and so we want her to start where she just left off. Again, being mindful of where players are at, coming back from injury, it's never easy, especially in this league. So managing her minutes appropriately, we have constant communication with the medical staff and see what a player can give. But it gives us, a lot of versatility. Kylie's done a terrific job at centre back. Even today, I thought she did a really good job with keeping Alex Morgan quiet, who is one of the best forwards in this league. Alongside Emily Sams, and so having Raf back in, it gives us another option in that back line, as well as Abella. You saw Abella playing left back and then moving up to left wing, and that's not to say we've got other players who can fill those positions. So versatility is key to our success. You've seen it all year. Players playing multiple positions to keep the opponent guessing in somewhat, but yeah, it's nice to have that flexibility within the squad. Not just Ali, but the whole team set a tone early on in the game, having that level of intent to go after San Diego. And I think any team that comes here and comes to our stadium, our home, we have to make it uncomfortable for them, and so Ali plays a big part in that. The strikers play a big part in that, and I thought Ali's performance was terrific. For all the work that she does, her hold-up play, threatening in behind, playing dangerous passes, you want her to reward herself with a goal, and I think she's getting closer and closer to that first goal of the season. The players care. She's gone through a lot. With qualifying for the Olympics and then coming over here, flying out to Orlando, having to integrate with the team, getting to know the players. But I thought, it was really important for her just to take a back seat and just watch and analyse the game and the speed of the game. And I don't think there's another league like ours where it's super competitive, super intense, it's fast, and so her analysing that and just getting a feel for it, is important. She was 90 minutes ready because she's played games before she came here, but I think just having an understanding of this league and what is expected in this league and expected from us, we felt that 30 minutes was good enough and a good enough time for her. But moving forward, she may play more, she may start, she may, whatever it is, she knows what she's capable of doing, and it's a great place to be. Well, we brought her in to score goals. Most importantly, as harsh as it is as a striker, you're always going to be judged on how many goals you score. For all the good stuff that you do, the first thing that people look at is how many goals you've scored. So first of all, can we get her in goal scoring positions so she can hit the back of the net? But you see the likes of Ali, Barbara, even Adri when she plays a 9, Julie, we want that threat in behind. We want a player who's going to keep the back line honest, because it's such a threat. And with that, it opens up little pockets of spaces for Marta to get on the ball, or Summer to get on the ball, and whoever it is in the midfield to get on the ball. And so you need everyone rowing in the right direction for that to happen. So the 9 plays a big part in that, and so I think bringing someone like Barbara in allows us to get the most out of all of our players. Yeah, we've asked a lot from Hayley, in multiple positions, and she's more than capable of playing those positions. Last year we played her in midfield a few times. Morgan was touch and go for this game, but I think the bigger picture is we want her for the whole season, and so her missing a game only allows us to choose her for maybe other games in the future. but Hayley's more than capable of playing midfield. You saw the work ethic, you know, how aggressive she is in the press, the ability to play with both feet, play through the lines. And I thought she was terrific today and really important for us in that midfield alongside Angelina. You know, midfield is really important to us because we like to play through our midfield, and it's becoming a lot more difficult game after game. So you have to find other ways of options to try and beat teams. And I thought, you know, once we started to get Marta a little bit deeper and dictating play, you know, towards the end of the first half, you know, getting her a little bit more involved in the game, I thought opened up the game in that first half. But San Diego, you know, they made changes, they, you know, adapted to, you know, what we were doing in the first half, and so then, you know, we have to adapt, and it ultimately comes to a chess match in the end. And so again, we're just really pleased with the win, and just continue to have that momentum moving forward. But, you know, it's short-lived because we're focusing on that next game against Washington away.